Wake up in the morning feeling good right now. I know it, where my joy come from. It's the morning, it's the
Good morning. What's up, y'all? Welcome back. Today I got a cool topic I want to chop it up with y'all about. But first, you know how we started. We're going to breathe deep. So wherever you are, if you're in your car at your house, be safe, take your time, close your eyes, focus on the place, or just think. But here we go. We're going to breathe deep. Here we go. Breathe in. Now let's do that again. Check. What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of the I'm Up No Excuse podcast. You know, I'm Montez, and I appreciate you tuning in. If you are new here, welcome. All I'm doing is expressing my thoughts. It is not medical advice. It is no type of certified advice. It is just me talking from my head, from the perspective of my morning meditations and my workouts and such. So I just hope that something I say either help you or inspire you to think for yourselves. Because everything I say is probably not right to you, but I just so you know where I'm at with life. And if you are returning, thank you so much for tuning back in. Thank you for sharing. I got a cool topic today. But before we do that, you know how we do it. We start this off by breathing so we can recenter, refocus, and then we can have this chat. So regardless of where you are, if you're at home chilling, this is the perfect place. Find your spot and get quiet and focus. And if you're driving on your way to work, just silence yourself as you drive, but be safe. Here we go. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in, out. One more time. Breathe in and out. All right. Hope that was good for you. That was good for me. So on my run today, and it kind of reiterated a conversation that I recently had with a friend, musician friend of mine, and it came down to talking about perspective. And we have to get in the habit of understanding perspective so that we're not wasting time arguing or trying to prove our point to people. When it comes to perspective, both parties are right and both parties are wrong. Again, let me take music for instance. So in this particular conversation that I had, the conversation was, I do all this practicing. I spend so many hours practicing, and then I get on stage with people who are whack this. And I'm like, okay, that's one way to look at it. Or you could look at it like, maybe in their heads, they're like, we like to vibe and this person is doing too much. So there's one party of, I practice so much that I feel like there's only a certain class of people I should be dealing with. In that case, this person could be saying, I just want to be the best on my instrument, or I just want to be the best. And then you have the other side who's like, it's not really about being the best, it's about vibing with people. And sometimes the person that wants to be the best is a distraction from me being in a happy place. Right? Two different perspectives, same thing. Both just want to be happy about the thing that they like. Compatibility is one thing, but also being able to adapt is another perspective. Downside to that is one side could see it as, dang, this person, I really wish they could be getting better, but they're not practicing. The other side is, man, I just wish this person would vibe more. Is it really a bad thing? I don't know. It depends on perspective. Where you want to be with what it is that you do determines the perspective, good or bad. But at the end of the day, we got to take the time and slow down to think about the other perspective. Or if we're not going to think about the other perspective, don't be so judgmental of what everybody else chooses to do with their side of things. You're both right and you're both wrong, depending on the perspective. All right, so today I encourage you that regardless of whatever it is that you're doing in life, you take the time to appreciate the positive and the negative parts of your perspective, because what we consider to be right could very well be wrong to the next person. And sometimes slowing down and evaluating things like that could help us build better relationships. And I know it's easy to say, oh, well, if that's the case, then I don't need those kind of people around me. Hey, to each his own. Again, that's perspective. There's no right or wrong way to live this life except the way that you want to live it. But keep in mind, when your perspective is the one that always has to be right, you're the one that's being a selfish individual. Selfishness always comes at a limited capacity. There's only so much selfishness before you burn so many bridges. All right? And you could very well look at it like, oh, I'm trying to push somebody else to be better, but in their head, it's not what they're going for. Let's take music, for example. All right? This person wants to be the best in their instrument. The next person doesn't. They want to be the best on their instrument so everybody else can validate them, or so they can feel so important. Maybe that's true, maybe it's not. But the person who doesn't care to be the best, maybe they're building their own brand, so in their head they are the best for what they're doing. All right? One musician may want to be the drummer, the drummer, the bassist, the keyboard. They may want to be the instrumental person for everybody else, but the other instrumental person wants to be their own brand and want people to appreciate what it is that they have to offer. Either way is right, and either way could be wrong, depending on the perspective. Take your perspective with your career and your life. If we dumb down the amount of judgment that we do, we could save that time and that space to actually be creative and advance ourselves. I will say that I am guilty of this very thing. In more ways than musicianship, just comparing myself perspective-wise to others, thinking my way is the only way, and it has cost me a lot. I'm not ashamed to say that. So now, as I take the time to mentally prepare, think, and spend my mornings manifesting and mentally shaping myself, I realize a lot of wrongs. And I just encourage you today to take the time to appreciate somebody else's perspective. Most people ain't gonna tell you why their perspective is the way it is, but to respect and to try to understand without having to pry, push, pull, and piss people off. That's how we're gonna advance ourselves. So listen, I'm on my way to the gym. I've already busted 2 miles today from running. Time is getting slightly faster. Again, I'm always gonna challenge you. Let's eat better. Let's get physically fit. Let's become better as we reach for our goals. The mental and physical discipline is way more important than anything we can go after. You cannot achieve success if you don't feel good. If you feel good, you look good, you perform well. So let's work on ourselves. Prioritize making this the first thing you do every day. You saying, oh, I can't, I gotta get up too early. I got this. Stop making excuses, man. Everybody's situation ain't the same, but everybody got a chance to wake up and choose to be better. 30 minutes ain't gonna kill you out of 24 hours. 15 minutes ain't gonna kill you out of 24 hours. 10 minutes ain't gonna kill you out of 24 hours. Eating better, saving that money ain't gonna kill you. It don't hurt not to stop at McDonald's. You can meal prep. You saying you can't cook all week? Well, cook on one day. Pick one day where you off. Most of us off on Sunday. Most of y'all off on Sunday. You cook your full week on Sunday so you can save your money and you can focus more time on creating your business and establishing yourself as a working individual. Listen, every day we got a chance to choose to be somebody different. Today, you could decide to be somebody completely different than what you've been doing the last 20 years of your life. But you got to make the decision that this is what you want to do, and you're going to bust them 4 to 8 hours minimum every single day to make it happen. I'm a living witness of that. And y'all will see soon. Listen, I'm out of here because I don't want to keep you too long. Y'all have a great day. We'll talk soon. Remember, if you like this podcast, please leave a comment. Say what's up to me. Let me know what you're thinking. Like, subscribe, follow, share this with somebody. If it don't help you, that's all right. Again, this isn't medical advice. I'm just venting my thoughts into the world. And If it is helping you and there's something that you want to get off your chest and maybe want to get my perspective on, feel free, leave a comment, inbox me, message me, however, I'll get to it. I'm looking forward to it. We are still building a community here, and I look forward to building this even more. All right, y'all have a good day. Talk soon.
Right now. I know it. Where my joy come from? It's the morning.